My $20.
Oh man. So we left off after a stunning heist that you three managed to accomplish for Scab, who was a dwarf that you had met in the Bowels of the World bar, or Bowels of the Earth bar. And you found a blue sapphire medallion for him in the Tarm Villa. Does somebody want to recant how that actually took place?
I believe. What was it? Fire? There was fire involved, right?
Yes, there was a
I
ton
got-
of fire.
I know. I now ride a horse. I didn't.
The horse has a name.
Did you
Apparently, I
name the
didn't save
horse?
his name. Yeah, absolutely. Bad deal, wasn't it? Something like that.
It was.
It's like bad deal.
Yeah, you gave him all our money, or you gave him all my money.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's specifically your money. Yeah, I can't remember his name. It was like Bad Deal or something. We'll go with Bad Deal. His name's changed.
I wrote this down somewhere.
Let's see.
So I'm riding a horse with my pig on the back of the horse as well.
Yep.
Poor deal.
Poor deal. Yeah, that's about right.
Poor deal.
Yeah, because you decided to load it up with tons and tons of fish, right?
The priest man did that.
It was all part of the plan.
I just went along with it, and bad things happened.
Good things happen.
Yeah, Blitz was able to get in through the back window and make off with the sapphire. Before even the front of the house burnt down from said fish cart.
Yes.
So you have made your way back to the bowels of the earth, and Scab is there waiting for you. It is now late afternoon. Dusk is starting to settle in, and the tavern is just ablaze with with clientele of all different sorts, gambling, not fire. Elbows are bumping into each other. Mugs are being raised. Dice are being rolled. The roar of this tavern is spilling out into the Virgin Square.
Who was Sheev? I've got Sheev written down. I forget what that is.
She was the fish person, right?
Exactly.
She sold fish. She's the one we bought the fish off, right?
She was the fishmonger.
That you met and had a good chat to and stuff.
Yeah, you talked to her
right.
at the bar.
How do I remember that? Jeez. I'm barely sentient right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I should host this, by the way, and also tweet about all this stuff.
But yeah, Sheev had met Blitz at the bar, and they had a nice talk, and Frank had used that information to, figure out the plan of the fish in cart. So.
Yes.
But you don't.
Genius Frank.
Yeah, but you don't. You don't see Sheev at the bar this time, but you do see Scab and his cronies gathered around a table, playing the original gambling dice game that you had seen, that you had stumbled upon previously in your first encounter with him, or second encounter, I should say.
Sorry, I'm social media-ing.
What are you, Brother Cornelius? What are you up to?
Sorry, I'm just checking the loot that I took from the house.
I know what Frank's doing.
Yeah, what do you got, Frank?
Vials, a golden goblet, 10 coins from around the realm.
Majestically arrives on Poor Deal. Hands the horse up, puts it there.
Yeah.
He's like, I've had a long day. I was literally just set on fire. Go and have a beer. That's what he does every time. Goes up and has a beer.
And the goblin, or the little gnome behind the bar, walks up to you and Oh, you're back again?
You still haven't sorted this situation out, have you? Oh, God. I've had too much. Whatever. I've had a bad day. Just a beer.
Have you sorted out your situation?
Have you sorted out your situation?
Have you sorted out your situation?
Figure it out. Get some stilts. You're ruining the atmosphere.
You're literally the same size as me.
Temporarily.
How are you going to change it?
I've got a plan. It's secret, though. Secret mission.
So you're not going to tell me how to get taller, but you're going to keep it to yourself?
I told you how to get
That's
taller.
A little...
Wear some stilts. See, I have to fight, so stilts won't work for me. But you could do some stilts. You're behind a bar. It'd make me way more comfortable, please. Here's 5 gold. Buy yourself some stilts. When I come back, I want to see you at least 3 foot higher.
And he snatches the 5 gold and he grumbles, walks down. You see him throw 4 of the 5 pieces into a tip jar. He punches the wall, grabs a mug and starts to fill it with ale and throws the ale to you. And it lands right in front of you on the bar.
Thanks. Oh, sorry.
All enough?
While Frank is doing what he does best, drinking and insulting people.
That's what I do.
Brother Cornelius turns to Blitz and goes, I think now's the time where we should reset our goals here. We should be focused. We're not here just to steal things. Lady Timora has set us on a path. Let's talk to your friend, the dwarf, and get that information we're looking for.
Yeah, real quick though, where's my money?
It's yes. That is
you guys had the money, the stuff I got back from Scab, and walked off with it. I was. Where's my money?
Frank walks up behind him. You see that? See that horse? Yeah, that's your money. Walking on.
That 10 gold horse over there? Maybe not even.
100 gold horse. He's called Poor Deal for a reason.
Brother Cornelius slinks off to grab a drink. Yes.
All right. You make your way to the bar. Blitz, you see out of the corner of your eye, Scab just stands up. Says, Blitz, here, now!
All right. And then so Blitz just so flustered with Cornelius and Frank doesn't even pick up on like any sort of anger, just like walks over and sits down. Hey, Scab.
So, how'd it go?
Went pretty well. I mean, save for my friends over there, spent a lot of money on something stupid. And
they're your friends? Yeah. You're calling them friends?
I mean, I think I might have to call them. I mean, I've been with them for a while now, so
what'd they do?
I mean, apparently they spent 100 gold on that piece of crap horse outside.
He has a name.
I can't even hear this and I'm hurt. I'm nowhere to be found. I'm off in a corner somewhere, but I'm still hurt.
All I'm saying is this isn't good business. I'm only paying you 150 gold to go do this, and you just wiped out all your profits.
I didn't wipe out my profits. They wiped out all my profits.
That's not my problem. I'm good for the money, but you might want to have a conversation with your. My guys wouldn't do this sort of thing.
Believe me, I'm thinking about it. And then Blitz puts the amulet on the table in between them.
And you see him pick it up and put it in front of his eye just to kind of inspect it a little. And you see it start to glisten and almost act like a prism as the light flickers from the candles and coming off of the walls and shoots blue radiant light through all different edges of this sapphire. So it works for me. And he tosses you a bag of 150 gold. And he also gives you a little map. It says here, This is every location of our safe houses, as promised. Show that, you're in.
Did Frank or Cornelius see him giving me the 150 gold?
I don't know. Guys, do you want to roll perceptions?
I mean, I doubt I will because I was probably already sitting down in the corner somewhere, but I'll do it. What's perception again? Sorry.
It's going to be a d20 plus your wisdom.
Okay.
Am I rolling or are they just rolling?
They're just rolling to see.
Okay.
I don't think you have to worry about me, buddy. I got a 6.
Brother
Frank
Cornelius.
barely perceives that he's even alive.
As you can see,
You rolled a block of wood?
That's impressive. How did you transform a die?
This is going to be divine. I know I've been a bad roller before. But now, my friends.
He's in the money.
Here comes a 2.
You fucker. How is that?
Was it a 2?
That was a 2.
I had a 5%
That was a
chance
2.
of getting it right.
So, Blitz, you managed to slowly pull both the map and the bag into your person without anybody, even at the table, seeing it.
All right. I roll very quickly. Blitz is going to pocket that gold. And the map he's not so concerned about, showing that off to people, but the money is not leaving him now. Blitz is gonna inspect the map and see what the hell what is this thing right here? What is it? That's the safe houses. He's gonna look at it and see if there's. We're looking for. What are we looking for?
So you had
the scepter, the staff, spear.
Palandria.
Yes,
that was the last part of the campaign. No, Palandria had sent you here. Yeah, it's been about a month. So Palandria sent you here to have the crown that was given to Brother Cornelius affixed with a new gem that would, in turn, locate the new heir to the throne.
Okay.
And you had to go meet with the Ventiri, the Vintners, who
that's right.
were the ones that would forge the gem for you.
That's right.
Okay. So is this a particular Vintner we're looking for, or is this just?
It's
are they a group?
It's a guild hall. Scab previously told you that it is located on Delzorin and Vahozar Street.
That's right. Okay. Delzorin and Vahozar. Okay. Yeah. Is it a monastery? Is what it is?
Yeah, it looks like he said it basically. It takes up almost an entire city block, and you'll immediately notice it because you'll see barrels upon barrels in the courtyard of wine.
I'm gonna take a look at that map and see if I can find where Delzorin and Vahozar.
Yep.
Zahozar are.
And he said, "Hey, I'll just show you, man. Look at right here." And he points up to the North Ward. And it's only what you can tell is it's only a couple blocks around the corner from the Tarm Villa. He says, "You know what? But you guys are pretty darn good. You could probably get in and out of Blue Alley pretty easily and make away with some really nice accoutrements."
Oh yeah, what would I be? What would I be looking for in Blue Alley? Anyone in particular?
Magic weapons, gold, gems. But let's just say it's not the easiest thing to get in and out of. But if you can make it back, I think you have a good chance of making it back a little bit richer.
Yeah, well, I mean, don't worry. I got a freaking magic horse out there or something. 100. God damn it.
I hope that horse can cook you breakfast.
I hope that horse is breakfast.
That horse has a name.
Well.
Did you hear something?
Scab, it's been a pleasure working with you. It's nice to make it to a new town and make some new friends. I know we kind of got off to a rocky start, but right now I might be looking for a new group of friends.
Hey, I got friends. Whatever you need, come back, see me. Check out Blue Alley. Get what you need from the Vintners. Enjoy the town.
All right. And gets up and shakes his hand and walks back over to Cornelius and Frank.
Brother Blitz, you seem awfully chummy for the guy who ripped off your gold.
Well, I mean, yeah, he ripped off my gold, but I had it back. I don't know what the hell happened to you guys. He gave me this map. It's a location of some places we can hide out if necessary. And he showed me where the Vitna place is. We're going for what's the name? For Palandria. So, but I will say he mentioned something that piqued my interest. Seeing as how you took all my money. There's a place called the Blue Alley.
Treasure.
Your money is alive and well. That horse.
All right, I'm going to trade that horse in for 100 gold right now.
Good luck.
Yeah, certainly not worth that much. I'm not going to get 2 pieces off of that horse.
It is to me, though. I'd sell it to you for 100 gold, but I don't have 100 gold. I mean, I'd buy it for 100 gold, but I don't have 100 gold.
And at this point, he's just like, fingering his blade at the side of his hip, like, oh, sons of bitch.
Try it. Go on, try it.
Well, that being said, Scab over there told me there's an area called the Blue Alley, which apparently...
Is that a euphemism?
Maybe. If you numbskulls want to try to get some goodies, he said there might be some good stuff over there. And seeing as how y'all's the master, I don't know, distraction artists, I don't know if you want to take a look at this. Maybe we can do something, or if you just want to go ahead and move on to the Vitna, see if we can talk to these guys.
Let's do it.
So,
do which one?
The Blue Alley.
All right.
I want magic weapons.
Maybe
This
you're the
thing's
one
getting
who's
rusty.
going first in.
Absolutely, no worries.
All right, Cornelius, what do you think?
who is a disciple of Lady Tymora to question our destiny to find the heir to the throne and restore a kingdom, or loot? If you say loot, let's go loot.
Yes, I like this church.
Well, before he moves on, let's get a beverage.
I've already got many.
He has 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So someone buy me a drink since he stole all my monies.
Sorry, I got no money.
And the brother doesn't drink.
Didn't you just
Yeah.
give 5 gold to that bartender when we walked in?
5 gold, definitely 5
Yeah.
gold.
That was all my 5 gold. I was really trying to help out that poor gnome in need. Tried
I'll
to get
take
him some
5
stilts.
more.
In need. Spend it wisely. Fix yourself. Next time I come back, I want to see some stilts.
How much is a pint in a normal place like this?
It's about a silver.
So I do have these 10 coins of the realm.
I'll
Sounds like
take
a
them
meal.
all, especially if it's
how
coming
much
out
is
of
one
that guy.
these? How much is one of these, bartender? How much would I get for this?
I'll give a round to everybody here at the bar, that's for sure.
That doesn't help me much. How about this one?
I'll give a round to everybody here at the bar, that's for sure.
Do you guys have any comprehension of money at all?
No, not at all.
How about
I don't even like
I
it.
just
I
buy
don't like money at all.
my fellow gnomes a drink and take the change?
And you see the gnome behind the bar do a power slide and essentially risky business it right to you. Brother Cornelius says, now you're talking. None goes to this guy, though, as he
I don't
points
need
to...
it. I've already got plenty.
Who's he pointing to?
I'd like to see you do that on stilts.
I don't even know that guy.
You're better off.
For the
No,
love
we
of
do.
Tymora, just give me a drink.
We definitely need Fancy Boy. What happened to Fancy Boy?
you actually
Fancy boy, we just drink and loot.
you
still
don't
haven't
know what
questioned
happened.
it.
Yeah.
The characters still haven't questioned it at all.
Yeah,
like not once at the time. We have, but
Fancy
the
Boy
character-
never came back. Came through the portal, so.
So like, all right, who cares? Like, just don't even worry about it at all.
Okay. So I give up 1 coin of the realm. We get 2 drinks, or maybe 1 drink.
Hey, I see a lot more coins in there.
Wait, what else am I getting? Am I getting change back from this coin of the realm?
Sure. And he hands you back 50 silver. What? Is it not good enough?
Sorry, no more coins. We'll just take this.
Yes.
50 silver. Hope you enjoy that drink, Brother Blitz.
Well, it's just looks at Cornelius and just
I've lost enough money to you.
looks down at his and he's like starts kind of like pounding, just walking away, just like and he sits at one of the tables and starts looking at the map and trying to find Blue Alley on the map.
You don't see anything on the map that would point that out.
Okay.
Even after looking through it, if you studied the map, you wouldn't find anything.
All right. Is Scab still in the bar?
Yeah, you can see Scab. He's back to gambling and a little bit more merrymaking.
Nice.
You can see him. His body is starting to slide a little bit and sink into the table, and his shoulders are waving.
How many of his people are around him?
You notice about 3 are at the table with him. The same 3 that were with him previously.
Okay. I might be risking a bit too much. All right, I'm gonna walk over and ask Scab more information about Blue Alley.
What do you need?
Yeah. So my dumb asses over there. They're more interested about Blue Alley. Can you tell me a little? I can't find it on the map.
Oh, you're getting a little risky. I like this. I like your spunk, kid.
What can I say?
All right, all you gotta do. Listen, you choose your own company. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
but that being said, all you have to do to find Blue Alley is go down to the C Ward, search through Ivy Street, and I'm pretty sure you'll know it when you see it.
all right. Go down to the Seawood, search for Ivy Street.
Yep.
And
Yep.
you should track it down pretty easily.
I don't think. I think you're going to be fine.
All right. Well, thanks for your help, Scab, and I'll keep an eye on. I'll let you know what the safe houses is if they need restocking of like chips and stuff.
Chips.
If we end up with one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you not have chips in your safe houses?
I mean, it's not. I'm not really responsible for that sort of business. I just frequent them. I mean, what is that a thing elsewhere? Is that safe houses are supposed to have chips?
Oh yeah. That's,
what are you gonna demand dip next?
I mean, you can. I'm just saying. You sometimes you gotta be in a safe house for some time. You want some good snacks. So,
God, I gotta give you guys everything. I put you on to a place you can get wealth. I give you gold just for taking a little trinket. Is there anything else I can do for you? Can I peel you some grapes? I don't know.
Nah.
What do you need?
It's been a hell of a day.
I know. I agree.
You take care of yourself, Scab. I'm gonna get out of here and hopefully get one of these morons murdered. I mean, have a good time. See you around, boss.
Buddy, see ya. Let me know how it goes.
I'm gonna go back to Cornelius and Frank and relay the information about the Sea Ward.
For some reason, Frank's just like holding his ale on the horse. He's sitting on poor dealer. Hey, just for some reason, just to mock him, rub it in his face. Hey.
So, Brother Cornelius, are you at the bar and Frank, you're outside with the horse now?
Well, I assume we were getting going, weren't we? I'm ready to go.
Brother Cornelius waits for Blitz and gives a thumb towards Frank, the pig, and the horse.
Hey,
we trust Brother Blitz? Are we sure we trust this dwarf?
I don't know if I trust any of you guys right now. But what can you do?
I sure as hell don't trust that gnome. You hear from the bar.
Get stilts.
I don't need them.
Well, let's find this blue.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
Find this blue alley, and we'll sort it out over treasure.
This is how we're going to make this an 8-hour campaign. 8-hour session.
So you take off from the bowels of the earth, and you make your way down to the seaport, where you're getting close as the salt air starts to fill your nose, and you can hear the bustling of the port and the ships being filled and being disembarked from. You see all of the fishmongers, storekeeps, restaurants are all booming in this part of town, mainly due to the traffic from the port itself. And you do find Ivory Street.
Ivory or Ivy?
Ivory.
All right. So he said it would be right around here. You guys see any blue alleys?
So you guys can make me a perception check if you want.
No, this
Yes.
I got a 2, so yeah, no, I don't see anything
Did you just
at all.
Did you just roll a 2?
I rolled a 2, yeah. I don't see anything at all.
12 total.
12?
Yeah.
Brother Cornelius, what do you...
You all right, buddy?
Bong. Carpet doesn't count. It has to be a flat surface.
I guess I'm supposed to roll it in this. That's what she said. Ooh, snap. 6.
So, Blitz, you see Brother Cornelius and Frank just kind of lollygagging around the street. As you start to walk down Ivory Street, you do notice, Blitz, at your feet, every few bricks that are brilliantly white, you notice some of them start to have a blue hue. And it's almost forming a path that you can see leads up. As far as you can see now, you get a faint sighting about 30 feet up, and it veers to the right in between two shops. You see one shop is it looks like from here you can see one shop's a fish or a seafood monger, and one is a equipment dealer.
Are there any houses on top of any witches nearby or anything?
No.
Okay. Hey, morons! Take a look at this. Look down here. These tiles, they go blue when it's going that direction.
That might be the blue alley.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Figured it out.
And Blitz is gonna walk towards those two shops and kind of poke his head into the weapon or the armory or whatever that was, the weapon store.
Yep, there's an equipment dealer.
Equipment dealer.
You see just tons of items on the wall. You see ropes, caltrops, hooks, grappling hooks. You see camping supplies, ladders, poles. Basically, any kind of outfitting you would need, you'd think you would get there. And you see a sign above the door that says Pipsons.
Pipsons.
I mean, the way he said grappling hook, we should definitely get a grappling hook, right?
Do we have any money?
Every adventurer needs a grappling hook.
Who needs money?
I feel like we have some money.
Oh yeah, we have. I mean, we have our money.
Yeah, we have our money. Yeah. We just lost.
Yeah. We just
only lost Blitz's money. Yeah, we have money.
All right, so Blitz is gonna go through and start poking around, seeing if anything catches his eye.
What are you looking for?
thieving stuff, like the grappling hook catches his eye, kind of is like, see if there's anything that make him like, quick of foot, fleet of foot. Maybe, if there's an invisibility cloak he can wear.
No, you don't see anything that would be magical in nature, but these are more mundane items.
All right, so he's, Blitz is gonna walk out and then start looking down the alleyway.
All right, as you look down the alleyway, you see it goes for about 60 feet, and then it veers into it tees left and right.
And it's very much a blue alley, like the tiles are blue.
You notice that the tiles they're not all blue, but they are brighter down this alleyway.
All right. Well, hey, you two guys. I'm gonna hold on to this horse here, and you're gonna go down there and tell me what you find.
The horse has a name.
Yeah.
But Brother Cornelius heads down the path.
Okay.
What are we looking for?
I don't like leaving you with that horse.
Don't worry, it's not worth 100 gold.
It is to me.
Brother Cornelius, you venture down this path. It's about 30 feet, and the further in, with each step you take, you see a little bit of a mist starting to rise up off of the city floor and engulf your feet. But you can still see through this mist the shining blue bricks that are leading you down the alleyway.
Aside from the bricks, is there anything I see up ahead? A doorway?
When you see the T, when you get closer to the T, you see some kind of figure mounted in front of you on the wall, and then the T breaks off to the left and the right.
Am I close enough to see what the figure is?
How close do you want to get to it?
Yay! I don't know. Like, I guess I'll just keep walking until it.
Okay. So as you follow down this trail of blue, glowing stones, the mist starts to rise even further, and it's half up your shins at this point. And
it reminds me of an incident with a snake.
And as you get to, closer and closer to this form on the wall, you see that it is the face of a man that is gripped in terror and has been twisted out of some type of fear that you could only imagine that he's seen.
Could this be foreshadowing? Okay, well that's comforting. And the mist is up to my waist now?
No. It's up a little, maybe 2 inches above your ankles. It's on your shins.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't seem to be hurting you, and it doesn't seem to be have any negative effects on you.
Okay. This is where I play the newbie card.
Mm-hmm.
And if Holly were here, she would roll to see if something was magical. Is that related to her character, or is it?
No, you can totally do that. So the way it works is a lot of the times, if you want to look on your player sheet as a reference, look at any of those skills, and you can say, "Hey, I want to try and make an Arcana check on this."
Arcana, that's what
or a history check, or a survival check, and anybody can do those, even if you aren't proficient in them. You can still make the check to roll the die.
Okay. Well, then I would like to make an Arcana roll.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a 1 there. Is that wisdom based? Or is
yep.
Intelligence based?
Oh, no, it'll be intelligence. Excuse me.
Okay.
It'll have it right. If you look at Arcana, there'll be a parentheses next to it.
Oh, yep. Faded. Okay. So roll the 20.
Mm-hmm. And then add your modifier if you have any.
This is not working. 9.
You don't think this is magical in any nature. You think this is more of just this is just something that has been carved into the wall, a bust that has been carved into the wall. You do believe that those glowing blue bricks are definitely magical
and pretty.
Yeah.
Then I will follow the path, and I will. So they left and right, the branch, the T, T, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they look identical?
Yep, they look identical, and they almost you can't see the end of them. But they are in the same. The walls are all white, but the mist travels down both of these alleyways, and you can still see blue stones leading a path in each direction.
Yeah. Well, this is easy. This is in the book of Timora. Rule 247. Right is right, so I go right.
Okay. Blitz and Frank, what are you up to?
I mean, I'm not leaving him alone with the horse.
You see Brother Cornelius as he sifted down this alleyway, and he seemed to stop for a second when he got to the end, and then you saw him veer right.
So he's dead, right?
Nah, I mean, I don't know.
He's gone.
He seems to find ways of getting himself into shenanigans, but not in any mortal danger.
But like, he's always the weakest in a fight. He's useless. What's he? He's gone.
I can hear you.
We should probably just leave. Honestly, I'm starting to regret this. Maybe we should just go get that gem from those people.
That sounds like a good idea. And he hands the reins over to Frank, and then walks down the alleyway.
All right.
Well, I mean, don't want to go alone.
So Blitz, as you start to enter the alleyway, you too notice a mist that starts to build up, and slowly it engulfs your feet, and then it's around your ankle. And you get down to the end of this alley, and as you're about 10 feet, 15 feet away, you can see this tormented face that is a man's face where his jaw has been ripped to the side, and the upper part of his face is veering in the other direction, as if he has been warped by some horror.
That's left?
That's right in front of you, and then the alleyway tees, and you can go left or right, and you see Brother Cornelius to the right.
So Blitz is kind of just looking at the statue. What do you think, brother? Which direction should I go?
Right is right.
Blitz looks to his right.
Rule 233. Right here.
I guess it's better to stick with someone else who could die before me. And so he goes over and meets with Cornelius.
Okay. Frank, what are you up to?
Can the horse fit down the alley and stuff? Is it wide enough?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I just come trotting
behind. What do you think we're walking down? I'm trying to visualize what you are envisioning.
No, I mean, I'm not sure. Like, it's a fat horse. All right. No, I follow along. I don't want to be alone.
Yeah, it's about 10 feet wide.
Oh, we're fine then.
Yeah, so you're fine.
I'm just trotting along on the horse.
You two, as you move down this alley, the mist rises above poor decisions or poor deals hooves.
Poor deal.
Yeah, and you make it to the end, and you see Brother Cornelius and Blitz to the right. You see this tormented figurehead in front of you. And Brother Cornelius and Blitz's are about 15 feet away.
What the hell's that?
That's art.
That's art? Oh. All right, then. All right, which way should we go? I'm setting you up for this one. Come on.
Book of Timora, Rule 234. 2 rights, 1 left. That's what it says. I don't know what that means, but
that's
what?
Whatever. I just follow them.
All right. So Frank, are you pulling back and letting them go first? Or are you going first?
Oh yeah, I'm behind them.
Okay.
Majestically on my steed. I'm
All
behind
right.
them.
Blitz, everyone starts to move down this alleyway, and the mist seems to settle, and it's not rising any further. Blitz and Brother Cornelius, make me perception checks.
It's gone so well for
Perception. Getting the wrong thing up. It's a 9 total.
Ha, fool. I rolled a 7.
So,
Not very bright, are we?
We are. This is not a good day for us.
Frank, you, from behind Brother Cornelius and Blitz, you see them both walking side by side, and at the same time, you hear click, click. And Blitz and Brother Cornelius, you feel the pulling of a wire across your ankles.
Oh, son of a...
And then it cracks. And Frank, you feel a rumbling coming from behind you. You can see now that the alleyway is collapsing in on itself.
Holy shit! I imagine we all just start fall.
And
so is the horse? You still have the horse with you?
Yeah, I'm still on the horse. I grab around his neck and hold on. What's happening?
all right, the alleyway is tumbling. You see stones letting loose from each side, falling in and collapsing, and it's starting to get very close to you. It's about 5 feet away as it's pushing forwards at you.
So I'm like, get up! Just stop. See you, boys.
All right. Blitz is gonna try to grab onto the horses as it goes blasting by.
Okay, make an athletics check or acrobatics, one of the two.
Okay, athletics is +3 for me. Landed on top of my other die. That was a 19 total.
Okay, you're up on it, Brother Cornelius. What are you doing?
I just as I go past, I throw out my dire flail for him to grab onto. I've become quite attached to this group.
Did I give him an advantage, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. It depends on what Brother Cornelius wants to do.
The cleric is going to need all the help he can get. Okay, I guess I jump for poor deal as well.
All right, go for the rolls.
Told you that was a good deal. Getting poor deal. Really come in handy.
I got a 9.
No, you got advantage. Roll again.
And I have-
Throw better.
Take the higher
Also,
number.
I have 5 athletics. So I'm pretty strong. I can rip him up. You know.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my god, you're dead. It was nice knowing you.
So, Brother Cornelius, you see Frank lean down and extend his flail out to you to lift you back up onto the horse, and as you grip it, it actually cuts through your hands, and you slide back off and crash onto the ground. Now make me a dex save.
Feels nice knowing him.
Frank, you, Blitz, and Poor Deal are flying past Brother Cornelius at this point. Brother Cornelius.
I rolled a 16.
All right. So, Brother Cornelius, you feel stones just piling up behind you as you lift yourself up off the ground after falling off of the flail. And as you thrust yourself upwards, you feel several of the stones chipping at your ankles, but you're able to start running past the debris as it's still falling behind you.
Ooh.
And you see the poor deal charging forward in front of you. Frank, you are getting you're building up a pretty good speed, and you see this alley coming to another T intersection.
Oh shit! What's right is right.
Brother,
At this point, I completely assume he's dead. Like, I thought he was done for. I'm like, oh, well, we didn't get him. He's gone.
Brother Cornelius, you see poor Deal bolting down this alleyway, leaving you in his dust. And you see him turn right at this T intersection that's in front of you. Blitz, actually, both of you on the horse can make me another perception check.
14.
It's off kilter. God damn it. Oh, a 6.
I'm the smart one here.
Frank, you see in front of you this alleyway comes to a dead end, and you see 5 statues of dragons in front of you in a circle, a crescent at the end of this alleyway at this dead end. What do you want to do?
I mean, what can I do? I'm gonna die, aren't I?
That's the spirit.
You're right now. You're charging right into them.
Oh god. Well, I'm gonna have to like slam on the brakes. Oh god damn it! It's a dead end.
Blitz
Where's
immediately
Fancy Boy
jumps
when you-
off and starts climbing up one of the statues.
So you feel poor Deal's hooves kind of melting into the ground as you're trying to stop him. You see you see Blitz jump off, and Brother Cornelius, you make it to the end of the alley just in time to look right as fire shoots out of the mouth of several statues that you can see in the distance, and both of you can roll me dex checks.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is that just D20 again? Or...
Yep, it's your d20 plus your dex modifier.
Okay.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Woo!
Ooh, I got 12, so I'm probably dead, right?
Close. So, Blitz, you managed to jump off of poor Deal. You run up the top of his head, jump off, leap, and as you leap, you see flames shoot out of the mouth of these dragons, and it scorches your lower torso. But you see that Frank, poor Deal, and Bob take 5 giant flame breaths to the face.
Ah, my face!
The face. And Frank, you take 11 points of damage, and Blitz, you take half that.
How many hit points does the horse have?
Infinite?
Yeah.
And Blitz with not
Actually,
Blitz,
Pegasus.
Bob. I'm thinking of Bob is like indestructible.
Yeah, Bob's a
absolutely.
tank.
Okay, can I quickly run to the toilet? I'll be back in a while.
Yeah.
Does it smell like bacon?
Pretty much. Brother Cornelius, you see all of this take place.
Okay. but are the bricks still
Mm-hmm.
okay? So I have an instant to make a quick decision. Fire to the right.
It's a dead end where they are.
Okay. Then I am.
But you see them get burnt.
I am
Nonetheless.
going to go left. I'll take Brother Cornelius takes a quick look, sees fire, and doesn't even see what happens. Runs immediately left.
Okay. And
And is there anything? Is there anything around that I could jump onto or jump toward? Is there any alcove? Is there an escape as I turn left, or is it just? Am I just still running?
you're still running.
Okay.
Unless you want to turn around and say something to your fellow adventurers.
Sounds like the lady wants to go left.
So be straight with me. How bad are the burns?
See you guys later.
Oh, sorry.
Blitz, you can still hear the rumbling of the collapsing alleyway as you look back and see Brother Cornelius beelining it in the opposite direction that you went in, that you and Frank went down.
So do I feel safe now at this point? Like, am I?
You feel as though you could get back on the horse and not get burnt again.
Okay,
you think
like
that
the alleyways is still like, is it imminent? Like it's
it's still collapsing. You can still hear the rumbling of stone falling.
Did he drop
But
his
we
die?
can make it the other way, right?
If you want, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to clamber down and get back on the horse and try to spin it around the opposite direction and start going.
Okay.
Well, maybe we don't want you. Maybe we don't want you anymore. No, we just start bolting the other way.
All right, and
I wait for him to die and then take his horse.
Blitz, you jump back on poor Deal and fly down the alleyway, and you are coming up very quickly on Brother Cornelius, and you start to hear almost a laughter above the rumbling stones. He said, "It was very arrogant of you to think you could come here. I hope you enjoy yourselves." And
Having the time of my life.
And you are now gaining speed and gaining ground on Brother Cornelius to where you're only a couple feet away from him.
All right, I'm going to lean down and kind of try to like offer up a hand to see if we can grab him as we're moving.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I already tried that. I'm trying again.
As you start to do that, you can see the bricks are now starting to catch up to you. They've made it to the T intersection, and they are now, it's spreading. The collapse is spreading both ways.
Fantastic.
And roll me either an acrobatics or a strength check, whatever you want to use.
Me or
Stone? Actually, Stone can do it. But you'll have advantage because
You're
Blitz
going
is...
to regret asking that question, Jack. You should have just rolled. $12?
You have advantage. Roll again.
Jesus.
10?
The 12 did it. Anyways, so
Nice.
you managed to grip onto the wrist of Blitz as he extends his hand off of the horse, and he pulls you up. You are able to ride Poor Decision. All three of you and the pig are all on Poor Decision at this point. Good thing.
I think we're small.
Everybody's small enough that this works.
Yeah. It's a strong horse.
And
We thought the flaming cart full of fish was the exciting point of the day.
And you then you feel the collapse coming behind you, and you rush down this alleyway up until you can see coming up there is, it looks like the floor drops out. It's about 20 feet in front of you, and you just see an expanse that goes about 15 feet where there is no ground.
Do we think that Poor Decision
we can make it. We can make it. Start slapping his ass. Let's go. No, we're not stopping. We're going for it. We're jumping.
This is destiny. Horse, this is what you're here for.
Trust me. He screams as they go for it.
And then Blitz just grips tighter onto the horse.
Okay, roll me.
Yeah, who's rolling this one?
TPK.
I'll do it. I've got it. Okay. No,
I will give you either an athletics or a survival check.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All of us or one of us? How do you? Yeah, what happens here?
I've got a 5 athletics. Let's go for.
It's going to be who's driving the horse.
It's me.
All right.
So how do I do this check? Sorry, because I've got +3.
Yep. So roll your d20 and add the modifier.
I like
so
that
if
we
you do athletics, so you get +5.
Yep.
Okay. So is it just the athletics modifier?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay.
Are you're proficient in athletics, right?
Yeah. So it's 14 + 5 then.
Yep. Totally.
So you threw a 19?
Basically.
Christ.
We make it. Come on, we make it.
What'd you throw?
This is a freaking amazing horse. 100 gold horse. We make
Threw
it.
it 30-19
Hey.
is what he said.
Yeah, it's actually 19. Okay. So you jump as you're building up steam. Frank, you notice that poor decision kind of almost, it seems like he looks back at you, winks, and then jumps off of the jumps off of the edge, and you bound so far that you leap about 5 feet past the edge on the far side of this gully, and the horse's hooves seem to slide. Poor Deal's hooves seem to slide on some yellow slippery liquid as you crash into the ground, or make your way on, or crash into the other side of this.
That was Cornelius peeing.
Told you this horse, good deal. Gives him a hug.
Is it poor decision or poor deal? What's the name of the horse?
Poor Deal. I just keep saying decision.
Poor deal is good deal.
Both would work.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you'd all be dead. So how about we start being grateful?
Are we still in danger right now?
Yes, because you see, Blitz, you see this liquid start to take shape into a giant tentacle as it smashes you in the face for 9 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Is that just him?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very weak right now. And I say, ow.
And you can roll me initiative.
Oh, a roll an initiative? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm super dead. All right. Oh, throw a 1. Yep, I'm dead. So a 3 total, but
What do you got, Cornelius?
Oh, am I rolling for initiative as well?
Oh, everybody! Yeah, everybody on the ship.
I rolled a 16. 18.
good for you.
Wait, she's a 16. No, 16. 16.
So what's the modifier for initiative again? Is there one?
Yep, dexterity.
Yeah, so I got 4 then.
Okay. A total of 4?
Yeah, total of 4.
All right.
You throw a 1 too?
I threw 3.
Oh, okay.
Brother Cornelius, you, in your position in between Blitz and Bob and Frank, you see Blitz get smashed in the face by a tentacle that has morphed out of this ooze that poor Deal is charging through.
It's exciting. Usually Brother Cornelius has to pay to see this. Casts a cure light wound spell on Blitz.
Whoa.
I feel like that's probably the wise move. I am a cleric after all.
I mean, don't have to.
I forgot to grab my spell cards. What's the dice I roll for healing on?
A D8.
D8.
Mm-hmm. And Blitz, you start to notice that the ooze is not only attacking, but it's crawling its way up the sides of the walls that are around you. And you see that the stones had stopped and finished and poured into the chasm that you had leaped over.
Do I sense any sort of weak point or anything we can hit? I mean, is it?
You think you can actually? Yeah, roll me a survival check.
Survival is going to be a plus nothing. It's an 8.
You don't know what this is, but you think you could strike through it and shred it.
Do I see anywhere? Okay, well, what did I get as far as healing goes from that?
2 points. Thank me later.
You can add your spell modifier to that too.
Oh yeah. Whew.
The most inept group of people in the world. Right, we need fancy boy.
2. Okay, the spell modifier is the wisdom, right?
Yep. Shoot.
5.
5 total.
Oh yeah.
Did you add your proficiency?
That was the.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 and then the +3.
Okay.
I think. Did I do that? Oh, do I add is the proficiency bonus on top of the wisdom bonus?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, 7. Gets better.
What's your
Jesus.
What's your AC, Brother Cornelius?
16.
Okay, you feel that same tentacle come up and smash you in the chest, but it just bounces off, and it can't. You don't think it's that tough.
Yeah, being human.
Good on you, buddy.
Frank, you see this viscous liquid engulfing the walls as it's all while it's striking both Brother Cornelius and Blitz.
What's with all this magical crap? What happened to fighting goblins and stuff? Stuff you can just punch.
That was 2 months ago.
So we fighting, boys? All right. Just his only option. Grabs the flail, starts swinging at it. Leaps off heroically.
All right.
Starts whacking at it. I'm going to have to... God, it's been so long. I have to remember how to fight stuff.
Yeah, sure. Roll a d20 and then add your strength modifier.
Okay, so I did a 9. Is that going to hit? Because if it doesn't hit, I can use...
No, it's going to hit.
Okay, cool. So do I have to do it for both weapons?
Yeah, you have to roll it both. Yeah, each time you go to hit, you have to roll again. Yep.
So, the first one was 9, the next one was 15, so that's going to hit.
Totally, yep.
And then the first damage was 8, plus 3, so that's 11.
Okay.
And then 8 again. And then it's a 5. Do I do the plus 3 again?
No, you only get it on the first one.
Okay. So it's 11 and then 5 damage.
Okay.
I'm learning. I forget every time because it's like we go like a month without playing. I forget.
So you jump off of Poor Deal and slam your feet. As they slam into the ground, you can feel ooze dripping into your boots as you start to slash. And you just see this jelly just start to drip off of the walls as your flail scrapes the brick on the other side of it. Blitz, you see Frank jump off of Poor Deal and just start beating the wall senselessly.
Is there something wrong with that wall, boss? All right, he's gonna take. Blitz is gonna try to take a swing at that tentacle that went through him.
Okay.
So it's a short sword. All right, and that's an 8 total.
You got it.
Really?
This thing's weak as shit.
All right. 1d6 plus 2. Oh, it's a 6, so I got an 8. 8 damage.
All right. So you slice through the tentacle and you just see the jelly just leap and bound and land on Brother Cornelius's head. As the ichor drips down around his face, you see the rest of the jelly come from underneath the horse and move over to where Frank is beating the wall senselessly. And you can now see it start to take shape along the side of this wall.
What kind of shape?
It's almost a giant oval. And how much damage was that? That was 8 damage?
That was 8 damage.
All right. Brother Cornelius, back to you. You see Frank striking the wall, which has now morphed into this oval giant piece of jelly.
Let me see what is in the brothers' spell platform. Well, first of all, I take the tentacle off my head.
It's actually it's just dripping gush right now.
Okay. And then well, I'm gonna go with the old try and true. I am going to attack with my mace.
All right.
Because I'm not sure fire would work on this thing. Yeah.
Would.
Like fire, like rock, paper, scissors, fire, water. Like, no?
You just end up setting me on fire, so it's a good idea.
Brother Cornelius, cast Sacred Flame. Yes, that's what I'll do.
All right, do it, man. See what happens.
Is this one I have to roll on, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm done.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? 11 plus is it plus the proficiency bonus or just a straight 11?
You hit. Easily you hit. Actually no, it's a dexterity save that I have to make. So you'll forgive me on that one. What's your DC? Your spell
My
DC?
DC?
Your spell DC. It's going to be 8 plus your level plus your ability modifier.
Okay. On Dex, I don't have an ability modifier, so it's 11 then?
No. Whatever your spell ability modifier is.
Oh,
Yep.
so that's 3 for wisdom and then proficiency? Always is always
No,
don't always.
your level.
Oh, okay. So 3 and 3 then. So then it's
There you go. 14.
Yep.
Roll me the damage.
That is a 1d8.
You got it.
6. And then do I also add the modifiers to the damage, or is it just 6?
No, with this spell in particular, it's just the 1d8.
Okay.
There are some spells where you'll get to add your modifiers. All right, how much was it? 6?
6.
So you strike out a flame as you start to see the wall sizzle and bubble.
Yeah.
As your sacred flame bursts into the core of this jelly. Frank, what are you up to?
Is the thing starting to get damaged?
Yeah,
Like, is it starting
you can see that a lot of the ichor is dripping down. It's starting to sizzle and boil, and you can see weak vulnerabilities in this creature.
Well, we should probably just keep up the attack then, shouldn't we? Finish off this, whatever the hell it is. So I just guess I'll just continue my assault. It's dying, boys! It can be killed. He's really enjoying hitting stuff again. It's been a while. So I just do my...
Go for it.
20.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I, okay, I mean, this thing's pretty weak. Maybe this will hit. So I've got a 4 and a 9.
A total a 9? Oh, so the 4, you swing with your first flail, and the first side of your flail, and it just can't connect as you see the jelly open itself up, and the flail scrapes the wall.
How do I miss a wall, dude? Jesus.
And then the jelly closes back down as you strike with the right side of the flail. Roll me some damage.
So I just do the 1 then?
Yep.
So that'd be 8 damage.
8 damage. And you strike through this jelly so hard, you see a single line cut it in half. As it drops to the ground. And now 2 jellies raise up off of the ground.
Oh, you sneaky shit.
And both of them try to strike you with tentacles as one smashes you. I'm guessing a 19 hits.
Yeah. I only have 13 AC. So.
What about a 12?
We'll have 13 AC.
Okay, so the second one hit. So one pseudopod goes above your head, while the other one jabs you in the stomach. for 7 points of damage.
Ooh.
Now I'm angry. He's just enjoying being in a fight again. He's having the time of his.
Blitz, you have just seen Frank cut this ooze into two pieces, and the two pieces have risen off the ground and are striking him like whack-a-mole at this
Does
point.
it seem like it is losing consistency, or does it seem like we're doing any work to it?
Yeah, you see Icar just dripping off of it and onto the ground. You can see it becoming more transparent and not as it doesn't have as deep of a yellow glow anymore.
All right, I'm gonna stand kind of where I am and pull my short bow out and take a shot at the one close to Frank.
They're both one's on his left and one's on his right.
When in doubt, go right. All right, here we go. That
Roll
is a
slowly
16.
16, you totally hit. Give us some damage.
All right, 1d6 plus 2. That is a 3 plus 2, so 5 damage.
All right. Brother Cornelius, you see as you look over, or as you are trying to hit this beast, you see Frank split it in two, and Blitz, you see one of his arrows come flying past your head and strike into the jelly on the right.
Okay. Well, I used my fire.
And you can see the arrow just kind of waving back and forth out of the top of this monstrosity.
Well, I will swing my mace. I guess at the arrow. Jeez, I don't know. It didn't work for the gnome.
Oh, it's working. It's just a process.
Like you're making more of them. That's the exact opposite.
Divide and conquer.
No, this is exact opposite of what we want to do.
Divide and conquer.
Okay, I swing at the one with Blitz's arrow in it. This is not gonna go well. Ooh, yeah. Does 6 hit?
Stone, throw in those die.
Eric gave me this one. This is
Toss it.
You swing, and as you swing down, your shoulder or your elbow catches on Frank's shoulder, and your mace just kind of flicks and can't connect with the goo that is in front of him. As it's
I just look back like I do the John Travolta like. Just like what? Seriously, what? How hard is it not to hit me? Oh, god damn it! Well, now I'm real angry.
And you hear poor Deal just neigh and shake it. You see him shake his head in disapproval.
I mean, in truth, I should have like 3 turns because I got Bob, I got Poor Deal. Like
Yeah.
I should be playing.
yeah. What's
characters.
Bob doing this whole time?
Supporting resting on poor Deal.
I am gonna grab new dice.
Poor Deal isn't mad. He's just disappointed.
Sounds about
like,
right.
They're just giving up on us. The animals just like, oh, looks like it's going at it again. That'll be fad.
And you see, Frank, you see one of the pseudopods come out of the ooze on your left and try to smack into your face, but narrowly misses. And Brother Cornelius is getting hit for, Jesus Christ, 10 points of damage.
I hope it's a KO.
Frank, what do you want to do? You have an ooze to your left and to your right, and the one on your right has an arrow sticking out of the top of it, wiggling back
Here
and forth.
I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Here's what we're going to do. All right. I'm going to action surge so I can attack 4 times. It's 4 attacks because I have the double weapon. And I'm going to do what I like to call the helicopter.
Okay.
I'm just gonna spin around with the dire flail. Just try and hit everything in my 360 radius. Everything, everywhere.
Love it.
Just going for every bit of damage possible.
Okay.
So I'm rolling. I'll roll 4 hits.
Brother Cornelius, you take 10 points of damage.
Sweet Jesus.
All right. Oh,
I mean,
shit.
Timora.
So, hey, Eric, you ready? I've got 4 damage things, like 4 hits coming at you.
Oh, yeah?
So, okay, so we got 12,
Yep.
17,
Yep.
we got 50, and we had a dirty 20. So then I'm gonna plus 3, so that's a 23.
Yeah, so the 20 is going to automatically hit, and you double the damage. But let's go down the line. So the first one was a what?
A 12.
Okay, that hits. Roll your max damage, or your damage plus your modifiers.
Okay, so that's a 9 on that first hit.
And now your next one is going to just be your die.
Well,
With,
no, because the
the
so the hit for the second swing on the first attack would be 17. So then I do a hit, but just without the modifiers. So
exactly. So 9 and 3. The next one
is a 15.
Yep.
And I'll do.
That's going to get your full damage again.
And that's an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now we got the dirty 20.
Yep. So you're going to roll both of your you're going to roll your dice 2 times.
Wait, when you're saying dirty 20, you mean you roll like a 17 plus 3, or what'd you?
No,
roll?
he got a natural 20.
Okay, so natural. I
Yeah, you crit that. So when you crit, you're going to roll your dice twice. Yep.
So that's 10 damage total.
Okay, so
I did like 40 damage. That has to kill.
Yeah, how do you want to kill him?
You made 4 dozen new ones.
360 helicopter. I just imagine that there's just going to be stuff spraying everywhere, specifically on Cornelius. Like specifically, like I'm so talented because I am an artist with my diaflow that I can direct it at him, just cover him completely.
So
you asked me how I do it style.
Brother Cornelius, you see Frank go into almost a tornado of flails, and they just start to circle around so fast and so quick that all you could see is ooze coming out of the funnel of his flails and raining down on you. And as you look over to Blitz, you can see that he is completely dry. After all of the ooze has dissipated and landed on top of you.
Why? Why, Timora?
I told those tentacles they shouldn't have made me angry. Feels good. Feels good to hit stuff again. Just really, really enjoy that. Oh, mate, you need a shower. Just taps him on the head as he walks past.
You can't even reach my head.
Oh, I jump up. I do it. I'm very athletic.
Okay.
And
so where does this leave us?
Yeah, so okay, all right, so now what? I did the killing. No worries, boys.
As you look around, you've seen that the chasm has been partially filled with stone from the cave-in. And in front of you, there are 3 what looks like ship wheels. Steering wheels, helms that have been laid horizontal and are on pedestals. And in front of them, about 5 feet in front of them, there's about a 20-foot gap.
Wait, okay. Sorry. Can you describe that again? So yeah. I thought it was a 15-foot chasm.
Oh, no. Behind you is the 15-foot chasm that has been partially filled with rubble. In front of you, you see 3 of these ship's wheels that have been laid out flat and horizontal but are resting on podiums. And in front of those, you see about another 20-foot gap.
Did anybody else hear someone on top of that building when we was running?
Oh, yes, and that person will get theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
you
idea
need
where
a
that
towel,
came from.
boss.
I think not.
This place.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Can I
Hey,
hear
you
where
see
that's
what
coming
I-
from?
See what I did to those tentacles? I'm just arguing with a voice in the sky.
Yeah,
Just
it
screaming.
sounds very omnipotent. It's almost like it's
see
ringing
what I
through your
did?
head.
You said that's gonna be you.
Can I clamber up the side of one of these buildings?
You can try. It is the walls extend up almost 50 feet at this point,
Okay.
and they're very sheen. They're very sleek.
Very Charlie.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes Martin.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So we need to make it across there. You think this horse can make that jump?
Yeah, I don't know if he has enough of a run up. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. And Blitz checks his bag for some kind of rope.
Would have been good to have a grappling hook.
And wouldn't it? If
Diane.
only we were near
There's a
one.
reason
then we
he
could
said
have
it that
quickly-
way. There's a reason he said it that way. I told you.
But you
I mean, we couldn't carry
you
it.
do have
I've got
a
fi-
you have
I
a
got
rope.
50 feet of rope.
Yep.
All right. So I dig out my rope and I'm like, all right, well, I wonder if I can make something of this.
But I mean, how's poor Deal going to get across though?
I mean, that's your expensive horse.
Maybe there's what if I might, what if we turn these things? There's 3 of them. They seem like
It's gonna
there's.
be like lost. We're gonna end up in the Arctic.
Look, I did the killing. You guys do the thinky stuff.
I'm good at this. I have a scheme. Is there a cart nearby? No.
All right. Well, while they're talking, Blitz is now taking one of his 2 daggers and turning it into a makeshift grappling hook with his rope.
Okay. You're able to get it around, or easily tie it around the blade.
I'm gonna spin it around and try to whip it over and hook it on. To, is there anything other than the wheels that maybe some kind of grappling hook could hook onto?
On the other side, so the wheels are on your side. On the other side,
Oh, they're on our side.
yeah. Sorry. Yep. Yeah, they're before the 20-foot chasm.
Oh, okay.
You can see on the other side there are a lot of boxes and containers, all
Hey,
kind of marred about the alley.
Hey, Frank. I think this one of these wheels was talking shit about you. It said you said you're not strong enough to spin me.
What do you need me to do?
Grab one of these wheels and spin it and see what happens.
Oh, yes. All right.
And
I just
real
go-
quick before he walks up, I'm gonna do a quick inspection to see if they might be booby trapped.
Sure.
I don't care at all. I'm just walking straight up to him.
Is that perception?
Yep.
That's a 1. So
You have no idea. You know that these wheels turn, Blitz, but you have no idea if they're trapped or not.
oh, I know they turn. Well then, give up the game.
Yep.
All right. Well, Frank just walks up straight up to the wheel, does a little flex motion as he goes. You watch this, boys. Just immediately tries to turn it.
Which one? There are 3.
Which
the deadly
one?
looking one.
They go from left to right.
I'm asking Blitz because once again, I did the killing. I'm thinking.
Blitz shrugs and points at the middle one.
All right. Tries to push the middle one.
As you spin the middle one around, you can feel it cranking and getting tougher to push and spin. But you do notice that in this gap, a giant column rises out, and there is about 7 feet on each side of the column.
Guys,
7
I
feet,
figured
like
it out.
distance wise, or
Yep. From the front edge of this chasm, it goes 7 feet. The column has risen up, and there's another 7 feet of dead space.
So we should immediately try and spin all of them, right?
that doesn't
That's
make
what I
20.
got.
21.
Unless okay. Well, no.
Would you? I mean, we could do 6.25, 6.2, or 6.33, 6.33, and 6.33.
Guys, I haven't had enough sleep for math.
No, if it was 20, it'd be 5, 5, 5, and 5. If it was separating it.
While Blitz and the dungeon master
three wheels.
squabble over measurements, Brother Cornelius pushes on the other wheel.
Okay.
And Frank goes and does the.
What's
does
20
the
divided
right
by
one.
3?
Oh my god, can we just?
Well,
But how-
there's 4 sections.
No, there's
3
sections.
columns, but it makes 4 sections.
No, it doesn't. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to write this down now.
Oh right, okay. So we go. There's an edge. There's a gap. There's a column. There's an edge. There's like a gap, and then there's an edge. It all depends on how big the column is. How big's the column?
It'll be 1/3 of whatever number we come up with.
There are 3 columns.
No.
3 columns, 20 feet. So you got 4 sections. 5 feet,
there's
5 feet,
one
5 feet, 5 feet.
Rotate your diagram.
What?
No, the 3 columns don't extend out. There's a gap, then a column, and then a gap.
So there's only two columns.
No, there'll be 3 that come up. It'll be 1, 2, 3.
You're breaking the fourth wall here, dude.
There'd be 5 feet gaps then.
Huh?
Oh.
Do the math. Unless the column is right on the end.
Yeah.
I'm saying. Okay. All right. Here. Okay, then we're looking at an overhead view.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 20 feet. Hang on. There's 20 feet. So we're down here trying to get to there.
Yeah.
3 things come out. So, oh, Jesus. So it'd be
Sorry, it's coming.
5 feet, 5 feet, 5 feet, 5 feet. If 3 columns came out, that would be 20 feet. Lawyered. We lost our party.
I don't think. Okay.
Stone has a gun.
So you see Frank,
Killing himself.
Brother Cornelius. Other than shooting yourself, what are you doing?
Turning the other wheel.
Okay, so another column rises. Which one, left or right?
Right.
The
Of
right.
course.
As you turn the right wheel, you see a column rise out in front of the one, or closer to you, that is right up on the edge of the chasm. So now you have 2 blocks you can walk on.
So weird. There's a third wheel too. And there's 3 of us in this party.
Yeah, you and Frank and Bob.
Frank, can we get the pig to push the third wheel?
You just throw your dog on the floor?
And he fell. He's fine.
All right. God. All right. So Blitz is going to walk up and start spinning the other wheel, the last wheel.
Okay. And as you spin it, you see a third column rise up, and now there is a path to the other side. But you can all make me dex checks.
Oh God.
All right. What's my dex? 2.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Through a 13.
I got a 6.
I got a 7.
Blitz, you hear a click as you raise the last column up, and then you immediately move your hands as you see spikes shoot out of the wheel, as it does to the other 2 wheels.
For 400 points of damage.
For another 7 points each. And all you can hear is, I can't believe you fell for that. This is amusing.
Kill that guy. Gonna kill him.
I'm back. Am I dead yet? Sorry.
You took another 7 points of damage as needle tips, and you're poisoned, so you'll have disadvantage on your checks.
Not dead yet though. Sold 11 HP.
Okay, so we're poisoned, we're wounded. There's a pathway in front of us, and someone's watching us. That's about it in summation. Well, only one way to go. After you, gnome.
Can the horse make this trip? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's go. I hop on my steed. I don't know if I missed anything, but I'm assuming the columns are just raised at this point.
Yeah, it's just basically a path right across.
Yeah, we move forward on my steed.
And everyone
No
sees.
fear.
Everybody sees poor Deal just walk right across this path and make it to the other side. And as you get to the other side, Frank, you see in front of you, about another 15 feet ahead, you see a humanoid figure, but whose head is wrapped in a scorching flame, and it has a spear and shield, walking back and forth, dragging this spear on the ground, just staring at you.
So we're about to get in another fight. That's what I can see happening. So is everyone right with me?
I don't know, but
You guys coming?
We can all see this guy.
You can get something. You can see in the distance a little bit, Blitz, but you can't make out what it is. You see something moving.
All right, I'm gonna start advancing forward until I catch eye of this guy.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
That is a 15.
So you see this beast, this humanoid figure wrapped in flame. But what actually catches your eye, Blitz, is behind it you see a sword floating, and it is completely black. Almost looks like it's made out of obsidian. But what is striking about it is not the color of the blade and hilt, but the green runes that encircle it and go up the blade.
So when you say it's so it's floating, like,
Yep.
as in, like,
It's just floating in air.
now is it like floating because like an invisible being is holding it, or because just like magic is?
You think it's suspended, yeah.
Okay. So it's pretty clear this guy is just protecting this creepy sword.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. And he's right at the edge of the chasm, or where is he?
He's about 15 feet in.
Okay.
So he can see you, but he's just walking back and forth, dragging his spear along the ground.
Frank looks at Blitz. Can I see this at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see the sword?
Yep.
I can see that. I want that. That's all he said. I want that. What's
How
the
much
plan?
does Frank weigh?
How much does Frank weigh?
I mean, he's a bit chunky, but he's still a gnome.
How far away? We're about 15 feet away from this guy.
Mm-hmm.
How far could a gnome toss another gnome, you think?
No, what are you talking about? No. I've got a plan.
Don't worry about it.
When?
That
Let's-
seems pretty strong.
Let's say you could probably toss him up to this creature. Depending on what you rolled, it might go further.
Okay.
Blitz is hardy of character.
Oh man. But how large is the gap between us and him? Like, is there still a chasm? Like, we're only halfway through it?
No, the chasm's behind you now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the path that sprang up out of the chasm led you across.
All right. Blitz is going to turn and look at Frank. How you feeling right now? You think you can take this guy?
I mean, I've got a broken arm. My back's a bit short. Got a giant hole in my chest. Yeah, I can take him.
You take him? All right. And he like pats him on the back and then goes from patting him on the back to grabbing and then throwing him at this big dude. and then he's gonna try to sneak, like with that distraction, try to run around behind him and grab the sword.
I was gonna charge him with force.
Meanwhile, Brother Cornelius is there, about to cast Bless, but it doesn't matter anymore because it's already through him.
Blitz, make me an athletics check.
All right.
Or yeah, it would be athletics. Yep.
All right.
I'm just saying, like, I'm basically a weightlifter gnome. Like, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger the gnome with a bit of a beer gut too. I don't know how he can throw me, but
That's a 16 total.
So So tell me what happens.
So Blitz like pats him on the back, like, all right, let's do this, and then grabs kind of the scruff of his neck, and then just basically into one motion chucks him at Sword Dragon dude to hopefully catch him off guard. And while this happens, as soon as he gets airborne, like if you think of the slow motion, like Frank is airborne and Blitz is like woo, running to try to get around behind him to grab this sword out of the air.
All right, Frank, you are now flying through the air, rocketing forward at this elemental, this humanoid figure with his head engulfed in flame. What are you doing?
well, what happens when I hit him? Like, do I make contact? Do I hit him? Do I land at his feet? What happens?
Yeah, you are going to make contact with him. Just in what manner do you want to do so?
Surprised manner.
So are you going?
I mean, I go like, I like brace for impact, like put a shoulder into it.
All right.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. So Blitz, you bolt as you see Frank arcing in the air, and you manage to. Let's see what you managed to. Oh yeah, you managed to just rush past this creature as you get a little bit of heat coming off of his from his head, but you can get right behind him, and you are now right next to this sword that is floating in the air.
I would like to take said sword.
It's all yours.
Can I, like, He-Man above my head? I have the power. Do I feel anything? Like, is there imbibed power in me? Is it evil? Is it like?
You hear something talking to you, and you can't make out the words yet, but you hear a rattling as if there is some language now coursing through your head.
More so than usual.
Yeah. But you can't decipher what it's saying.
Okay.
But it is a lighter voice. It is not as foreboding as the voice you heard previously in this alleyway.
Does the elemental seem pissed off or anything, or?
Oh yeah, he's turned around, but as he turns around to look at you, Frank smashes him in the back, and he goes flying up against the back wall that was behind the sword.
Okay, so I now have the sword. Frank is near me, and the elemental's up against the wall. All right, I think Blitz is actually really excited for the first time in a long time after having a rough day. He's like, I'm gonna keep this. You want to fight about it, or are you gonna let me go? You should probably let me go. And then he tries to convince him to not fight him.
Well, convince the elemental. Good luck.
Convince the elemental. Yeah.
You're trying. Oh, I thought you were trying to convince Frank. All right.
No.
So did I. That's what I thought was going on
You should
too.
just walk away. Let's not make this too hard.
I will be. All right, Blitz, mate. He's a lot scarier up close. I'm not gonna lie. A lot scarier. I could use that sword. All right, give it to me. Give it to me. I'll fight him. Give it to me. I think I need something magic for this. Give it to me.
250 gold and it's yours, but for now it's mine.
After I kill this guy, I'll give you money.
Nah, this is mine. You took my gold. I'm taking the sword.
Mate, I'm pretty fucking beat up right now. I could really use some help in this battle. We all know you can't fight for crap.
Go talk to Cornelius. I'm keeping the sword.
I just hold my hand out with this guy like right in front of me, like.
And while you're doing this,
Really use that weapon.
Blitz, you're trying to intimidate the elemental.
Yeah, why not?
Roll me a check for it.
What is intimidation? Is that there +2?
Yep.
Okay, I got it. All right, this freaking gnome with a giant sword trying to intimidate an elemental. I'm just gonna piss it off. Ooh, that is an 11.
You can start to see it become confused, like it doesn't know what to do. The head is back and forth. You've seen his spear is kind of lax, and he's staring at you, almost trying to peer through you, and can't make out what to do.
No, listen here. You've probably been trapped here for a long time, right? This is your chance to get away and do whatever you want. Make something of yourself. You don't have to be stuck here in this alley serving somebody else. Now is the time for you to make a woman or a man or fire demon of yourself. Whatever you want to be, you can be it. But just, I'm going to walk that direction. Or he points in whatever direction they haven't been yet. Is this a dead end, or is there a way out? Or
all you can see is that it's a dead end.
Okay. I just need you to show us the way out of here. You know, it doesn't have to be a fight. No one has to fight anything. You can go do whatever you want.
I think he said he wants to eat.
And
You just give me the sword.
it seems like he's trying to communicate, but you can't make out what he's saying.
And then so Blitz is gonna sheathe the sword but keep his fist on it because he knows that Frank's desperately wants it, so he's not gonna let it go. No fight. Friends, walk away. No fight. You're free.
I don't think this is working.
Cornelius, do you speak like fire demon or anything?
No. But you're doing great.
He's completely useless.
And as Blitz is talking, Brother Cornelius makes a wide pathway around everything to head in the opposite direction.
Frank's gonna get us killed.
Huh?
I think you want something. Frank, what do you have
holding in your hand?
I wonder what he could want. I wonder. Give me that sword. I'll give it to him. Through the face. Through the heart.
No. He's not gonna fight us. He's not gonna fight us.
He's a demon.
But he would have attacked us already. He's not gonna fight us. I think I'm onto something.
Kill us with the snap of his fingers. He's probably just waiting. He's probably playing with us.
And Blood starts ruffling through his bag to see what he has he can offer to him. He pulls out a candle. He's like, and he and he hands it over to him.
Takes it and he puts it and lights it on his chin.
Man,
Yeah. Okay. And then, do you know way out? Leave. Do you know how to get out of here? We're trying to get back.
I think that means something different.
What is that?
I think you're getting married.
No. How do you say exit in Fire Demon?
That's how.
Yeah,
I took it in college.
That sounds right.
So I'm removing my candle from my inventory.
And then he lights it back on.
Good. Friend.
I'm just confused at this point. I'm like, all right, cool.
What else can I offer? All right. Okay. So at this point, Blitz is going to start just backing away. Be like, and then bye.
You can roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion. There we are. I got a huge persuasion. +6. Here we go. Well, that's a 10 total. Oh. All right, there we go. 17 total.
Man, you need to maybe pan the camera down a bit so we can see what's happening. That was
that was aggressive.
No, it was right because this sound effects. He was like, oh. All right.
So 17 total.
You see him look up, look down, look up, look down. And then he takes his spike and draws it up at you.
Then he grips tighter on his sword.
And he smashes it towards you, and it goes right past your into the crook of your neck, above your shoulder blades, and you can feel the steel brushing along the edge of your neck as the spear cracks into the wall behind you. And you see him twist it counterclockwise, and you hear a click. And he pulls the spear back out.
You guys, I think I found the door. I think I found the door.
I thought you were dead. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, me too. Bummer. Maybe next time.
I'm gonna need some new pants. And then
you hear a rumbling as stone starts to lift itself out of the sockets which form the wall itself, and the stones just float in the air around you, and you can see the bustling city street outside of this hole in the wall.
Blitz is just still like petrified. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And slowly backs through this walkway while maintaining eye contact with the fire demon.
And as you, with the first step out, as you back out, you see everything just fade to dust, and you're now in the original alleyway, walking backwards.
Well, brothers, that was a fine adventure.
Do we all go through, or just me?
Yeah, you see Brother Cornelius and Frank in the alleyway with you.
All right, so all I got out of that was a punch to the gut from a slime thing. That's all. What was the point of any of that?
I didn't think you were gonna make it through that. That's impressive.
What the hell's that?
Was that Scab?
That's Blitz. Only you can hear that.
Oh, god damn it!
Who said that? Who said that?
Who do you think said it? Look down! You've been gripping me for a past 20 minutes!
He unsheaths his sword. Do you guys hear this?
Hear what? I see that sword that should have been mine. I called dibs.
You called flying. Anyway. All right. Yeah, nothing. Don't worries about it. And he sheaths it and like kind of
put it in the seat already.
And then pulls it back out.
Hi.
Brother Blitz, you don't look well. Do you need a healing?
Yeah, he needs something.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. I'm gonna go.
Tell him not to put his hands too close to me. He's freaking me out a little.
I'm a little hungry though. I'm gonna go over to that fish manga we saw right at the right when we were walking. I'm gonna see if I can get something to eat. So you guys, you'll just stay here. Keep an eye on this on the horse and the pig. And then he scurries off, and then Is anyone following him out?
Nope.
All right, he's gonna go find a corner somewhere, like not the fish market. But he's gonna find somewhere where he can kind of be by his himself and talk to this sword.
Okay, you can easily find the streets are still bustling with people. It's still it's the exact same time of day. It's like no time had passed at all. And you can find a nook around the corner in between two of the different storefronts where you seem that you could get away from most of the crowd.
Okay. Well, he's gonna find a spot and then talk to his sword. Hello.
Hi.
I've never met a talking sword before.
Wow, that's impressive. I've met a lot of talking things.
Do you have a name?
Oh, I'm glad you have manners, because that's usually the first thing to do when you meet someone, isn't it? What's your name?
My name is Blitz.
Hi, I'm Magebane.
Magebane.
And that's where we'll end.
Oh. I'm fascinated by a talking sword.
I wanted that sword. That could have been mine adventure, but no. All right.
I would have been happy. I would have been happy with some gold.
Yeah, you have gold still.
I wanted more for the church.
Just for the church.
Mostly.
Well,
Magebane.
that was fun. I honestly, I apologize. I was struggling to stay awake.
No, not dude.
Very fun adventure. I will say that was very interesting. But
yeah, that I was actually glad you guys went with that because I wanted to give you a couple choices of what you could go and do. But Blue Alley's a really fun, neat thing to explore.
Well, I wanted to get a new weapon. I'm kind of bored of the dire flowers.
I really don't. I honestly don't have a lot of offensive things, so I was happy. That's what I saw. I saw a sword. I'm like, yep, I'm going for that.
Yeah.
Well, see, I was going to charge that guy with the horse and then try and like jump off and grab it and then kill him with it.
Probably wouldn't have gone very well.
Yeah, but, I mean, what does, right? What does go well? Yeah, I mean, your plan worked out. Congrats.
Persuasion, that's what goes well.
Yeah, you rolled good when you needed to roll good. Sometimes, yeah.
20 feet, 4 sections.
There's 3 sections that rise up.
Yeah, I don't understand your
It's 3
point.
columns, but it divides the gap into 4.
Why?
You have 20 feet. 20 feet.
This is the column.
3 columns.
Look, one rises, the second one rises, then the third one rises, and then the 2 edges are flush with the columns.
Okay, but you've got a gap in the front and the back of the last one. So you have to count basically 1, then the first column, then it's 2, then the second column is 3, and then add between the last and the wall is 4. 4.
This is good. This is good. I can't wait to revisit this somewhere else.
So what he's saying is that with all 3 columns up, there's no gaps at all, right?
Yeah, there's no gaps at all. It's one long path.
Oh,
yeah.
One was up, dude.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, so the reason was the first one that stone lifted up. It was the middle one, so there was 2 gaps.
Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Okay, that was where the hang up was.
I thought they were like columns you to like jump across.
Oh, no, yeah.
Big.
No.
Well, that's why I had to ask about the horse because I wasn't sure about that. Like, I wasn't sure.
Okay. Now we're on the same page. Now we're good.
So at any point, can I just be like, yeah, can I go find a shop to get weapons or like armor? Can I go on an adventure to find one?
Yeah, absolutely. You're in Waterdeep, which is essentially one of the biggest trading hubs in the realms. So you'll be able to find all different armories and weaponsmiths and armor makers, anything that you really want to find, you can.
Because I
funny,
feel like
on D&D Beyond right now, literally the front page is "Welcome to Waterdeep," an introduction to the City of Splendors, and it's all
they just released the new upcoming adventure is going to be in Waterdeep, which I'm psyched for. Which is funny. Yeah, which is funny because the reason I chose Waterdeep, one, it's my favorite playground, but also because Stone had been through all the books, and I'm like, okay, we're going to bring Stone there. So
nice.
No, this is fun. I feel like we have a lot more exploring to do.
I think I definitely need to. I mean, I like role playing like a mini giant, essentially, by wearing no armor. Like I'm basically bare chested. It's got to kind of stop. I got to stop getting hit by stuff. I think he's changed his mind on that one.
Yeah, I'm very curious about Magebane and what it can do.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
I believe I have 100 gold that Stone's supposed to have, because I think I grabbed everyone's gold when I got it back.
Yeah, you took all the gold.
I took all the
got
gold.
it back from Scab.
No, there were some pieces that fell that I picked up too. The Brother Cornelius grabbed.
But I'm just saying, I have to spend everyone's gold, not just.
I now have gold that you guys don't know about, so that's super convenient.
When I rob you in your sleep for Magebane, I'll get the gold too.
We'll find you a sword. Don't worry. We'll find you a flail of some nature.
Well, I mean, my character doesn't care about gold at all. Like he likes really cool weapons and stuff, but he only cared about the gold just to spite you.
Oh, that's great.
You bastard.
All right, I'm gonna watch Westworld and go to bed, boys.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Cool.
Have fun.
Good night, dude. You're not going to E3, right?
Nah, I don't know if we're still streaming, but cheers.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone who's watching.